As we are aware, the healthcare ecosystem is a dynamic world and it comprises of four major pillars: patients, physicians, providers, and policymakers. The pharmaceutical industry is the face of providers in this evolving healthcare ecosystem with an emphasis on personalized medicine, targeted remedies, and patient centricity. As innovation transforms the healthcare landscape, science and data are becoming the foundation for pharma to meet its obligations to patients and consumers alike and realize commercial opportunities. This imperative has accelerated the evolution of medical affairs and clinical research as key strategic pillars of an organization along with commercial. Medical affairs and clinical research play a critical role in building the voice of the patient into pharmaceutical innovation and are thus imperative to the creation of a value-based healthcare market. There are four critical trends that are shaping this transformation today. Number one, innovative evidence generation. There is a clear need for rapid and integrated evidence generation across phase 3B and 4 studies, RWE and HEOR, embedded in data-informed prioritization to address evidence needs and reduce quantifiable patient unmet needs. Second, accelerate access. To be able to generate high-quality evidence and content to enable access and drive changes in access therein and healthcare delivery across the healthcare ecosystem for benefit of all patients. Third, transform medical engagement. Very important, by orchestrating data-backed and AI-driven tailored medical affairs omni-channel engagement to upgrade medical decision-making across physicians and patients. And last but definitely not the least, external collaboration and partnerships built strategically to establish long-term partnerships with the clinical community and drive impact to co-creation. So digital, as we are aware, has brought a new transparency to the medical landscape by democratizing healthcare. Digital has the ability to harness new insights through novel types of data and analytics, such as applying artificial intelligence to clinical trials, RWE, customer interactions, and internal data, as well as by providing new ways for pharma to connect and engage with stakeholders. Medical affairs is at the center of action for data generation, since data quality and consistency ensure that it can also be repurposed when the need arises. For instance, RWE data is being accepted for label changes. In many cases, it will also be available in real time, including big data. Patient-reported outcomes will soon become the norm across all trials, with some outcomes also monitored in real time. So what does best-in-class RWE look like, or what are the key requirements of best-in-class RWE? An in-depth understanding of stakeholder evidence needs, an evidence generation process that is continuously refreshed and agnostic to data type as long as it gets to the right insights, deep expertise in all forms of evidence generation, including novel data generating technologies such that the medical, clinical, and regulatory teams know when and how to utilize and apply it. Need for collaborative RWE developed in partnership with industry, academic, physicians, medical societies, and others. As we are all aware, the Indian pharmaceutical industry is recognized as pharmacy of the world for several decades now. It commands over 20% of global generic supply by volume and addresses approximately 60% of the worldwide demand for vaccines. The IPM aspires to reach the milestone of $130 billion by 2030 and $450 billion by 2047. In this context, it is important to note that a McKinsey report, A Vision for Medical Affairs 2025, outlined that research and development, medical affairs, and commercial and market access are the three strategic pillars of a pharmaceutical enterprise. It is important to note here that the attributes used to explain the role of medical affairs as the bridge between R&D and commercial are highly strategic, in-market data generation, and in-market monitoring. Strategic medical affairs is seen as a business partner by infusing science in business growth through, number one, customization. New product ideation and development is a critical lever in the life cycle of every product. This comprises of formulation improvements, delivery system changes to address specific unmet needs, and designed to improve patient compliance. Second, closed loop processes. What does this mean? Medical affairs teams can benefit by evolving from a linear process to a more closed loop approach, and avenues for this approach include ongoing data curation of existing evidence, creating more personalized questionnaires for HCP feedback, and analyzing it for adapting or improving existing medical marketing strategies. And the third and very important one, empowerment through tech collaboration, since medical affairs is a pivotal function to reflect customer needs and allow real-time adaptation to changes in those needs. This will help accelerate access to treatments and transform and personalize medical engagement. Hence, medical affairs can integrate its divergent tasks to form unified pathways to best optimize the critical relationship between R&D, medical affairs, and commercial teams. As we are all aware, patient centricity is central to best-in-class medical engagement. An enhanced understanding of customer journeys, whether this be the physician, patient, or consumer journey, provides multiple benefits, including the acquisition of valuable knowledge and insights. Both prescriber and patient journey maps are designed to represent people's needs, their mindsets, and emotional ups and downs during the full course of therapy. They highlight challenges and opportunities from the prescriber or patient's perspective and reveal the pain points and major reasons for understanding and choosing therapy, as well as its rejection or discontinuation. Moreover, personalization of healthcare for the consumer is critical due to a distinct shift from disease management to the wellness experience. Thus, patient-centric insight generation is the need of the hour for medical affairs to lead a revolution in improving outcomes for patients with innovative approaches to the use of real-world data. Moreover, medical affairs can engage patients more directly and in ways that meet them where they are already getting their information to support them in their treatment journey. For example, patient advocacy groups. Inclusion of patients and consumers early on in their journey will enhance patient autonomy, resulting in improved adherence rates, reduce disease severity, and improve overall patient engagement in their healthcare journey. In summary, it is critical for medical affairs to embrace enterprise leadership devoted entirely to improving patient outcomes. Medical affairs can thus act as the voice of the consumer, the patient, and the physician internally, and the medical voice of the company externally. As we are aware, and we have spoken a lot about digital health and the importance of tech in medical affairs as well, the amount of healthcare data available is estimated to have reached an astounding amount of 2 zettabytes or 2 trillion gigabytes in 2022, which is frankly a mammoth number. This explosion in data provides a unique opportunity for better medical affairs decision making. Medical affairs has begun to focus on three key priorities to deliver the promise of integrated data and analytics. One, establishing medical data and analytics capabilities to lay the correct foundation. A clearly articulated digital and analytics strategy, including critical use cases, requires resources and the correct roadmap, which is necessary. To generate immediate impact, the initial focus can be existing data sources and tools to help build the case for additional investments in the future in more advanced analytics, automation, richer data sets, and performance tracking systems. Second, integrating digital and analytics into day-to-day medical affairs decision making. The fast evolving landscape of data, analytics, and AI is already revolutionizing the way medical affairs operates. Thus, analytics can be integrated into the daily decisions of everyone in medical affairs to generate and test hypotheses, inform prioritization, and rapidly measure impact. For example, data that quantifies the education needs of individual HCPs can be used to focus medical engagement on those who most need it and monitor its impact on healthcare delivery. And last but not the least, automating repetitive non-core activities with expanded expectations for medical affairs. Teams will need to operate at the top of their potential. They will need to prioritize the high impact activities while deprioritizing, but still delivering traditional activities such as medical review and medical information standard responses. Automation, therefore, including recent breakthroughs in AI, could significantly increase efficiency across all of medical affairs. For example, AI can scan a broad range of sources, including external interactions, social media, surveys, trial data, and real world data to instantaneously produce insights and recommendations for evidence generation plans, medical strategies, and other applications. Moreover, an emerging AI capability could also observe and generate actions in the digital or physical world to optimize medical processes such as medical review. Evidence generation forms the foundation of all transformative science-led organizations, as we have clearly understood so far. And medical affairs and clinical research are the two critical pillars of this vision. It is imperative therefore, on these two functions to utilize advances in data capture and analytics capabilities to integrate information and derive insights on how to improve health outcomes. It will be critical to make available any data that supports the medical and economic impact of a treatment throughout the entire product life cycle to impact development and commercialization activities and to help shape treatment paradigms. Medical affairs can lead from the front in enhancing compliant cross-functional collaboration to sharpen strategy. A collaboration model across medical, R&D, and commercial can commit to developing integrated strategies for each therapy and collecting and sharing insights about external stakeholders and across the organization to elevate cross-functional strategies. And finally, the third and extremely important lever for the medical affairs and clinical research functions is scientific exchange. Scientific exchange requires a strategic shift in focus from marketing and selling treatments to understanding and solving the patient problem. From an internal perspective, enabling scientific and medical discussions can help incorporate the patient-centric viewpoint into all strategic R&D and commercial decisions. When directed externally, the exchange can act as a conduit to help integrate the efforts of industry, academia, and government agencies around meeting patient needs.